What if we're not alone? For thousands of years, humans have looked up at the stars and wondered, is anyone else out there? Today, scientists don't just dream about alien life. They have a framework for ranking how advanced those civilizations might be. It's called the Kardashev scale, and it changes everything about how we think about intelligence in the universe. In 1964, Soviet astrophysicist Nikolai Kardashev proposed a simple but mind-bending idea. You can measure how advanced a civilization is by how much energy it can harness. The more energy, the more powerful. He defined 3 types, and where humanity sits on that scale might surprise you. Type 1. The planetary civilization. A Type 1 civilization has mastered its home planet. It can harness all the energy available on its world. Every ray of sunlight, every gust of wind, every wave in the ocean, every bolt of lightning. It controls its weather, prevents natural disasters, and has access to roughly 10 to the power of 16 to 10 to the power of 17 watts of power. Where are we now? Here's the humbling truth. Humanity is not yet a Type 1 civilization. We're currently sitting at about 0.73 on the Kardashev scale, a fraction of the way there. We still burn fossil fuels. We can't stop hurricanes, and we can't even reliably predict earthquakes. Physicist Michio Kaku estimates we could reach Type 1 status within 100 to 200 years if we don't destroy ourselves first. What would a Type 1 alien look like? Imagine a civilization that has been Type 1 for even 1,000 years. They would have fusion power or zero-point energy, unlimited, clean electricity, full climate control. They decide if it rains. No resource wars. Scarcity is a solved problem. Planetary internet, instant communication across the entire world. Early interplanetary travel. They've likely set foot on nearby moons and planets. A Type 1 alien civilization would look at us the way we look at ancient Rome. Impressive for its time, but primitive by comparison. They would have eliminated poverty, cured most diseases, and built megacities that dwarf anything on Earth. The danger zone. Interestingly, the jump from pre-Type 1 to Type 1 is considered the most dangerous transition. It's where a civilization has enough technology to destroy itself. Nuclear weapons, engineered pandemics, runaway AI, but hasn't yet developed the wisdom or unity to govern those tools. Some scientists believe this filter is why we haven't heard from alien civilizations yet. Many might not make it through. Type 2. The stellar civilization. A Type 2 civilization has done something almost incomprehensible. It has harnessed the entire energy output of its star. We're talking about roughly 10 to the power of 26 watts, about 10 billion times more energy than a Type 1 civilization uses. The Dyson Sphere. The most famous idea for how a civilization reaches Type 2 is the Dyson Sphere, proposed by physicist Freeman Dyson in 1960. The concept: build a massive shell, or swarm of structures, around your star to capture all of its light and radiation. Picture a cage of solar panels the size of a planetary orbit, wrapping around the sun like a cocoon. Every photon gets captured. No energy is wasted. The civilization living inside would have access to more power than the human mind can truly comprehend. What could a Type 2 civilization do? With stellar-level energy, the laws of physics bend, but don't break. A Type 2 civilization could theoretically travel between star systems. With enough energy, relativistic or even faster travel becomes conceivable. Move planets, not metaphorically. Literally reposition planets in the solar system. Terraform worlds. Turn dead rocks into living, breathing biospheres. Withstand or deflect asteroid impacts and solar flares with ease. Live for geological timescales. Their civilization might persist for millions of years. Have we seen any evidence? Possibly. In 2015, astronomers noticed something strange about a star called Kik 8462852, nicknamed Tabby's star. It dimmed in irregular, dramatic patterns that couldn't be explained by a planet passing in front of it. Some scientists, including SETI researchers, suggested it could be a partial Dyson sphere under construction. The mystery was never fully solved. Later studies pointed to dust clouds as the more likely explanation, but the excitement revealed something important. We now know what to look for. If a Type 2 civilization exists, they would leave detectable signatures in starlight. The culture of a Type 2 civilization. A Type 2 civilization would have been around for potentially millions of years. Their relationship with death, time, identity, and meaning would be completely alien to us. They might have achieved biological immortality or uploaded consciousness to machines, developed post-scarcity economies where the concept of money is ancient history, built art and architecture on planetary scales, sculptures the size of moons, possibly seeded life on other worlds. They might be the reason life exists somewhere else. To a Type 2 civilization, A human lifetime would feel like a mayfly's day. Type 3. The galactic civilization. This is where imagination starts to fail us. A Type 3 civilization commands the energy of an entire galaxy, roughly 10 to the power of 36 to 1046 watts. They don't just live in a solar system or even a cluster of stars. They have colonized, restructured,